Join us in this week's video as we explore more remote places and finally get some beautiful weather. But before we get to enjoy this beautiful spot, we must start from the beginning. I'm gonna try a filming style that I haven't done really yet. I wanted to just do like that vlog style, just this is our day. We'll talk to the camera and we'll show shots. You can see it more realistic maybe. I mean, my edits are always realistic. I think I don't try to cover up the flaws that we have just in the edit, but this will be a raw, realistic day. The flies are absolutely ridiculous. And if you've been in the Sea of Cortez or probably just sailing in general, you know that there are always bugs. It's never just us sitting around relaxing. There are just always so many little flies and bugs. My morning typically starts out with coffee, of course, and I like to sit outside. I just usually enjoy the sunrise or these flies, I swear. There's like thousands of them. Sometimes I move inside because there's too many flies, but I try to enjoy the outdoors. Where's Skylar? Okay, she's climbing through. Here she goes. Okay. Whoa! Whoa! Ah! Skylar woke up and then she ran straight out the door looking for fishies in the ocean. And that is our typical morning routine. We have to chase after her so she doesn't fall in and go with Poseidon. But that's what we do. And these flies are always on my face when I'm trying to talk.
Smashing my face over and over again because these freaking flies. They're like the tiniest little flies that are unafraid and they like want to drink your eye juice. It's time for the morning workout. Do you think she lets me finish or will she come crash my party before I can end? We shall see.
We're faced with a living on a boat situation this morning. The dishes are not done. A lot of dishes and we're out of water. So we have zero water and we got to make water. Luckily we can make water. We have the water maker shoved back in this back bedroom that we turned into a garage. So there's a lot of stuff, my clothes, and I gotta move some bins, and then we can access the water maker. Underneath the bed here is where we have the water maker. Pre-filters. Salt water comes in, goes through some pre-filters, goes into the boost pump, and back there's a 44-inch membrane, and it shoots the salt water through it, separating fresh water. And saltwater brine goes out. I only have it semi-installed, so we got to put the hoses through the windows and the salt water goes out because I didn't want to drill another through hole. The boat was still in the water. So one of these days I'll do the saltwater brine going through a through hole outside the boat. And then the fresh water goes this way and I just put it into the freshwater fill inlets because we have split tanks and it was going to be pretty complicated to do a bunch of hoses to do the split tank. So this gets shoved through a window. Fresh water. This is fresh water. We make about 17 gallons an hour, so we'll let this run for an hour or so and fill up the tank. This is my method. I just put the hose in the normal fill. Maybe one of these days I'll fully install that, but for now it's been working on this trip, and we run everything 100% off solar, which is super cool with our lithium battery bank. The water maker does draw a lot of power, but it makes 17 gallons an hour, so all that power draw is worth it for us because we need fresh water.
Well, I made it through the workout without her interrupting. She just came for the wall sit. Time for some breakfast and off to the beach.
It's too bright out here. The weather's finally really nice, so we're actually gonna move the boat to the south end and we're gonna meet up with Cody and Yada in their boat with their kids so that our kids can play on the beach, and we're probably gonna go spearfishing and snorkeling and all the good stuff. We've arrived. Yep, we're gonna bring it. Okay, you gonna jump? Grab my hand. Wow, girl. All right, let's get your life vest on. The water looks so nice today.
We lost something along the way, so we got to go back and pick up the paddleboard.
Whoopsie, huh, girl? Did we lose the paddleboard? Where'd it go? Yoink! You're coming with me. Skylar's gonna hold it so we don't lose the paddleboard again. We're looking for fishies, huh? Looking for fishies. It's so nice to finally have a day without bees. Psych. It's finally nice to have a day without the wind howling. It's been like a whole week of wind, so to be able to come sit on the beach, go swimming, enjoy the sunshine and the warmer water, it's just really enjoyable. Our friend Cody's just out there spearfishing. I'm just gonna gear up, take my camera, snorkel around, and then maybe run into him and see if he caught anything for lunch. That would be pretty sweet. But at least I get to take some pictures of some fishies.
Time for nap time, lunchtime. Spent the morning on the beach. Jeremy went snorkeling. Sky and I went to the tide pools, climbed around, and now it's time for a siesta.
Cody and Yada have just invited us over to their boat for dinner, so we're gonna head that way. They have been very kind and have fed us a few times already. It's been a lot of fun to cruise with more people, just like with Brian and Kaza and now Cody and Yada, and like it's been a really good time just meeting other people around our age with some kids out here in the ocean. Are we going to baby's boat?
Yeah.
Baby Kai invited us over for dinner.
So,
We had a great night with great people, enjoying their boat and enjoying a good meal. So how can you complain about this with a beautiful sunset? That's a wrap on this style of filming. Let me know in the comments if you liked this or didn't like this. This is kind of filmed it a little bit different than I usually do. So I'd love to hear your feedback. But that's the end of the night for us.